Hello everyone, hope you're all doing really well and having the most amazing day so far. Hopefully it's about to get even better now that you have landed on your yoga mat for this strong, fun, funky, creative and playful Vinyasa flow, which will have some challenging options sprinkled in throughout the class, but of course everything is optional. If that sounds like something that you're up for, come and meet me on your mat when you are ready. If you make it to the end of this practice and you enjoyed it, it would be amazing to hear in the comments what you thought. Let me know any requests for future classes. Give it a thumbs up so I know you liked it. Check out my memberships for more ways to support me. And of course, if you subscribe, you can join me for my next practice as well. Let's begin today's practice in a child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat, big toes touch. Hips to heels, hands out in front, or stack the hands beneath the forehead. Make a little pillow to rest your head on. And just take some time to really settle in here. Maybe sigh out some big deep breaths. Maybe have a little stretch into the hips, a little wiggle through your shoulders. Anything that helps you to really drop in, to set aside any tension, any distractions, to fully land on your mat in this present moment. This is the only time you'll ever have this moment right here. So can you use it to be right here, right now? Letting go of thoughts about past events that can't be changed or future events that might never happen. Connect to your breath, connect to your body. Ground yourself into that feeling of the mat beneath you, the air on your skin. Start to connect to the movement of every breath here. Follow the length of each inhale and each exhale. Where does the breath end? Where does it begin? Where does your breath bring movement and expansion into your body, even as you hold this shape in stillness? Can you make every breath a little bit more full, more complete, more expansive? Can you send more tension out of the body as you release every breath out? We'll just be here in stillness for a few more moments, then we'll welcome movement back in. Start to bring some intuitive movement back into your body. Could be small and subtle movements. It could be big, dramatic movements. Right from the start of this practice, setting that foundation to move from intuition and feeling. Doesn't matter how it looks, doesn't matter what I'm doing, and that applies throughout this practice. You don't need to try and recreate every shape that I make. You can always move in a different direction, adjusting things to suit what your body needs. How does this feel-good movement change the movement of your breath? Then, however you're moving, let's meet in an extended child's pose, arms out in front of you. Walk both hands off the right edge of your mat, stack the left hand on top. Really draw your left hip and shoulder down and back in space to emphasize that length through the side of the waist. As you breathe in, lift and sweep your left arm up to the ceiling. You can straighten your right elbow here and lift it from the mat. Exhale, tap the left hand back on top of the right. Inhale, twist it open. Exhale, lower it down. Last time, twist it open and pause. Look back at your left thumb. Place your left hand on the floor behind your feet. Press into it. Lift your hips forward and up. finding a half camel variation. Squeeze your glutes together here. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more expansive inhale. As you exhale, sit down. Keep your left hand behind you. Place the right hand on the left knee. Big breath in, lift and lengthen the spine even taller. Exhale, spin a bit further into the twist. Keep this hand on the front knee. Reach your back left arm up and over towards the right hand side. Keep grounding into your left hip. Cross left elbow over right. Place that hand on the opposite knee, chin to chest, round the spine. Lift the hands away from the knees. Wrap the arms into eagle, Garudasana. Wrap once or twice, whatever works. Inhale, lift the elbows, lean back, look up. Exhale, draw the elbows into the chest, round the spine. Inhale, lift and expand. Exhale, tuck and round. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Unravel the arms. Breathe in, cactus. Exhale, swim the hands behind the back. Bring them to interlace. Right thumb on top. Squeeze the hands into a fist. Maybe lower that fist onto the floor. Push your heart forward and up. Keep the hands interlaced. Fold the chest down over the thighs. Let the arms drop up overhead. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Release the clasp of the hands. Walk the hands out in front. Return to your child's pose. Walk both hands over to the left. Take them off the mat. Right hand stacks. Pull right hip and shoulder down and back. Breathe into that length through your right side. Left hand grounds. Right arm spirals up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Right hand taps left. Breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Last time. Open it up and pause. Look back at your right thumb. Right hand on the floor behind you. Push into it. Lift the hips. Reach the left arm back. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. As you exhale, sit down. Place left hand on right knee. Breathe in. Lift the chest even taller. Breathe out. Spin even further into the twist. Reach your back right hand up and over towards the left. Find that length all the way from the right fingertips down into the right hip. Right hand onto left knee. Cross the elbows. Tuck the chin in. Round your spine. Lift the hands. Wrap the arms around. Garudasana arms. Lift the elbows. Lean back. Round the elbows. Tuck them in. Two more. Lift. And round. One more time. Elbows high. Tuck them down. Now inhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the elbows in. Exhale, hands into a fist. Left thumb on top. Squeeze the palms. Maybe the fists reach the floor as you push your heart forward and roll your shoulders backward. Keep the hands interlaced. Forward fold, let the arms drop up overhead. This time, roll yourself back up to sit. Release the clasp of the hands. Widen your feet, so sit down in between your heels. Knees are touching. Finding Virasana, hero pose with your legs. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Big breath in. Hinge and fold down over your right leg. Find a fold. Big breath out. Lower the hands wherever they reach. Hold here. One more inhale. Point your right toes up to the ceiling. Fold a bit further as you exhale. Roll yourself all the way back up. Bring the hands to meet at heart center. Can you roll the sole of your left foot onto the floor, point the knee up to the ceiling, then maybe hands free, you can push yourself up into a Skandasana side lunge. Lower your left hand down at an angle, reach your right arm up to the ceiling, breathe in. Tap right hand on top of left hand, breathe out. Inhale, open the right arm up. Exhale, tap it on top of the left. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Now open the arms out wide into a capital T shape. Big travel into a low twist at the top of the mat. So bend your right knee, plant the left hand open, your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Gently place your back knee down on the floor. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, right hand outside of the foot, straighten that leg into a half split. Inhale, bend the knee, reach the arm up. Exhale, extend the knee, place the hand down. One more of each, breathe in and breathe out. Then this one's different. As you bend the front knee and lift the back knee away from the floor, sweep the arm up to the ceiling. Let the right arm lead the way into a twisted crescent. Right arm reaching back, left arm reaching forward. Big breath in. Bend the front knee a little bit deeper. Breathe out. One more inhale. Spin all the way into warrior two as you exhale. Right arm forward now. Deep bend in your front right knee. Breathe in. Sink it down further. Breathe out. Straighten the front leg, point the toes up, then bend your back knee, drop it down into a high side lunge. Return, warrior two. Repeat that a few more times. High Skandasana, hands to heart center. Arms out wide, Virabhadrasana 2. Last time into this high Skandasana, pause. Place your right hand down underneath your face, reach your left arm up to the ceiling, breathe in. Breathe out. Return back to warrior two. Now inhale, reverse triangle. Sweep your right arm all the way back. Exhale, Trikonasana, full triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, reach it forwards. Last time into your reverse. Then this time, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Step onto your right foot. Lift your back left leg away from the floor. Option for sugar cane. Bend your left heel in, catch the foot with the left hand. Kick that foot up to the ceiling. Open your hips. Breathe in. Maybe hover your right hand away from the floor. Breathe out. Let go of your left leg if you are holding it. Come up to stand on your right foot. Left knee hugs into the chest, arms sweep up to the ceiling. Wrap your left leg around your right leg, bend deeper into your right knee. Eagle arms, right arm under, left arm over. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, tap elbows to knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Just one more. Reach the arms up, unravel. Keep the legs as they are for now. Catch your left wrist with your right fingertip. Side bend over to the right. Now unravel your left leg. Step it behind the right off the long right edge of the mat, finding this side body stretch. Come onto your back left tiptoes. Bend into both knees. Find a curtsy lunge. Straighten both legs, press it back up twice more, bend it down, bring it up one more time, lower, bring it up. Release the clasp of the wrists, lower, left hand down, right arm up, lift the back leg, revolved half moon. Big breath in, big breath out. Maybe sugarcane variation here. Catch your left foot with your right hand. Find a kick, find a lift. Let that foot go if you had it. Big step back into that low twisted lunge. Keep the back knee lifted. Breathe in. Right hand outside of the right foot. Breathe out. Inhale, sweep your right leg high into a three-legged dog. Exhale, flip it over into a wild thing. Breathe in, push the hips and heart high up to the ceiling. Breathe out, roll back into a plank, work through a chaturanga. Inhale, pull it through, upward facing dog. Exhale, wave it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple and wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, snake it back, down dog. Twice more. Forward, breathe in. Backward, breathe out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Lower the knees to the floor. Separate your feet. Come to sit down in between the heels. Hero pose, Vinyasa. This time extend your left leg straight out in front, point the toes up, reach your arms up to the ceiling, big breath in. Hinge and fold over your left leg, breathe out. Hold here, inhale. Fold deeper, exhale. Roll yourself back upright. Roll the sole of your right foot onto the floor, knee points up to the ceiling, maybe hands free. You can press yourself up into your Skandasana. Lower your right hand out at an angle, your left arm up to the ceiling, breathe in. Left hand taps right hand, breathe out. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, tap it down. One more time, inhale, open up and pause. Lift your right hand so the arms are in a capital T shape. Big travel. Bend into your left knee. Plant the right hand. Reach left arm up to the ceiling. Twist. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Gently place your right knee down on the floor. Breathe in. Half splits. Breathe out. Inhale, twisted low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Last time into your twisted low lunge, lift your back knee away from the floor. Left hand leads the way. Reach and rise into your twisted crescent. Can you spin that left arm back so it's pointing in the same direction as your back leg? One more inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Breathe in. Sink it down deeper, breathe out. Straighten the front leg, lift the toes, bend your back knee to a high Skandasana, hands to heart. Return, warrior two. A few more times, high Skandasana. Virabhadrasana two. Last time into this high Skandasana, pause. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Then return, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, sweep it back. Exhale, Trikonasana, full triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Last time, reverse. This time into your Ardha Chandrasana, step onto the left foot. Lift your back right leg, maybe experiment with a sugar cane. Catch your right foot with your right hand. Kick that knee up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Big breath out. If you're holding the foot, let it go. Stand. Right knee hugs in towards the chest, arms up to the ceiling. Right leg over left leg, bend it down, Garudasana. Right arm over, left arm under, wrap, breathe in, lift the elbows. Exhale, tap the thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap, just one more, breathe in. Breathe out. Lift and unravel your arms, catch your right wrist with your left fingertips, lean to the left. Unravel the right leg, step it back and behind the left into this curtsy stance. Lean even further over, come onto your right tiptoes, bend the knees deeply. Extend both legs 2 more times. 1 more. Bring it up, let go of the wrist. Right hand down, left arm up, right leg lifts, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe sugarcane here, catch your right foot. Kick and lift any amount. Big breath in, big breath out. Let go of your right foot, open the arm back up. Big step into a low twist, breathe in. Left hand down, breathe out. Inhale, sweep it high up and back, 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee, open the hip. Maybe flip over into wild thing, breathe in. Breathe out, work through your vinyasa. Pull it through, big inhale. Wave it back, big exhale. Inhale, ripple and wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, snake it back, down dog. Twice more, forward and backward. 1 more like this. Now inhale, bend the knees deeply, find a crouching downward facing dog. Exhale, step, hop, jump or float. Forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. 2 more, lift and fold. 1 more time, halfway. And fold. Big toes touch, space between the heels. Deep bend through the knees, reach the arms high, Utkatasana. Big breath in. Twist to the right, breathe out. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. 1 more each way, center, right, center, and left. Now center, draw your left knee up and in towards your chest, wrap it around your right leg, find eagle legs. Unravel the leg, extend it forwards. Take a big step back into a high crescent lunge. Step it forward, extend that leg out in front. Wrap it around into eagle. Unravel standing staff, legs straight. Step it back into your lunge. Keep it going. Leg forward. Wrap it around. Leg out in front. Back to your high crescent lunge. Let's pause there. Big breath in. Eagle arms, right arm over. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the elbows high. Exhale, tap elbows to thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Let's do 1 more. Now inhale, unravel the arms, find a cactus. Swim them behind the back, interlace, right thumb on top. Slide the fists down the back of your left thigh. Lean back, look up. Keep the bind, step onto your right leg, finding Virabhadrasana 3 with that bind. Lift the back leg up a little bit higher, soften through your face and jaw. Melt your chest down over your right thigh, sweep your left leg higher up to the sky. Hands free, half splits. Release the clasp of the hands, lower them to the floor. Take a big hop back with your right foot so you land in a 3-legged dog. Left leg sweeping up to the ceiling. Left knee to left elbow. Sweep it back, 3-legged dog. Left knee to nose. 3-legged dog. Last time, left knee to right elbow. Pause there. Extend the leg straight out to the right hand side. Lift your right arm up into a fallen triangle. Push the hips high, breathe in. Stay in the shape, breathe out. Now experiment with hovering your left foot away from the floor. Then cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee. Bend into both knees. Push the hips towards the back of the mat, finding this figure 4 side plank kind of shape. Keep this figure 4 shape in the legs. Roll your right hand down. Come onto the outside edge of the right foot, finding a figure 4 side plank on the other side. Now place your left hand down, press back into a figure 4 downward dog. Adjust through the feet as you need to. Pull the left knee in towards your chest. Active pigeon. Place the left shin down, but keep your right knee away from the floor. Then can you lift your hands and sweep them up to the ceiling? Breathe in. Cactus the arms. Breathe out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. One more time. Reach the arms. Cactus them and pause. Can you lean the weight forwards? Experiment with hovering your right leg away from the floor. Super duper challenging. Place the fingertips down. Drop your right knee behind your left knee. Separate the feet. Sit down in between the heels. Find Gomukhasana. Get settled. Make any adjustments that you need to. Let's add the arms. Right arm up, left hand behind the back. Catch fingertips or place left hand on the right elbow. Pull the right arm up, pull the left elbow down. Lean your head back into your arms. With or without the bind of the hands. Forward fold down over the legs. Melt your chest down over your left thigh. If you are binding still, release that. Let's all walk the hands over to the left, stretch them off the mat. As the hands walk to the left, keep grounding your hips down and back to the right. Option to explore an arm balance from here. So keep your hands planted off the long left edge of the mat. See if you can bring the outside of your left thigh onto the backs of your arms. You can tuck under your toes here so that you can then place the outside of the left thigh and the back of the arms, and then maybe lift the legs into this twisty leg Gomukhasana variation of a side crow. Then maybe unravel the legs, extend them out into Ekapada Vinyasa. Return them into the Gomukhasana legs. Sit yourself back down, Gomukhasana. Whatever happened there, let it go. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. Lean back into your hips, unravel into a cross ankle Navasana with your left ankle on top. Tap your heels to the floor. Extend the legs up a few more times. Tap, extend, lower and lift. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Now extend the legs up, pause, place your forearms on the floor, lean back into them. Can you fully stack your legs above your hips here? Really press into the forearms so you keep this expansion across the chest. Lower your heels down to hover a few inches above the mat. Lift them all the way back up. Repeat that. Lower and lift. Keep this movement going. Pointing through the toes, lengthening the legs. Notice if you're collapsing into the forearms, keep pressing and lifting. Let's do one more time. Lower, fully release your legs onto the floor. Keep this cross of the ankles. Lift your hips away from the mat so you're in a cross ankle reverse plank variation. Then lower the hips to the floor. Keep your upper body lifted. Legs are still crossed. Reach your fingertips towards the front of the room and pulse it up for 10. 9. Keep it going. 5. 3. 2, 1. Lift all the way up. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Flex your toes. Have a little wiggle so you can feel your sit bones ground into the mat. Then forward fold down over both legs. Big breath in. Big breath out. As you roll up, can you catch hold of your left leg and lift it up, whether you're holding the sole of the foot, the ankle or the calf, whatever works. Right hand on the outside of the left foot, left arm back behind you, revolved heron pose. Keep the leg lifted, let go of it. Face forward, lower the leg back down to the floor. Without using the hands, can you step into a malasana at the center of the mat? Feet out wide, press up, arms up to the ceiling. Notice if you're collapsing into your arches of your feet. Right hand down, left arm up, twist. Back through center. Over to the other side. Back through center. One more each way. Twist. Center. Last one. Center. Lower your hands to the floor. Option for a crow. Tiptoe the feet in. Bring your knees onto the backs of your arms. Lift one foot, lift both feet, take any variations. Jump back into your chaturanga if it's in your practice. Pull through, upward dog. Wave it back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, catch up with your breath. Ripple and wave it forwards into a high plank. Pause. Lift your right leg away from the floor. Step it back down. Lift your left leg away from the floor. And lower. Reach your right arm to the front of the room. Place it down. Reach your left arm to the front of the room. Place it down. Inhale as far forward onto tiptoes. All the way onto the belly. Bend the elbows. Untuck your toes. Lift just your legs as high as you can away from the mat. Lower the legs down, lift the hands, lift the chest. Down with the hands, up with the legs. Lower the legs, lift the hands. Keep this going. Every time you lift the legs, think about lifting your thighs away from the floor and squeezing your glutes. Every time you lift the hands, think about drawing the elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, engaging the entire posterior chain, that back line of the body. Take one more of each. Now tuck under your toes at the back of the mat, push straight back up into a high plank. Wave it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, press the chest back. Exhale, step, hop, jump or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Twice more, lengthen and fold. Last time, lengthen and pause. Think cow pose through your spine. So drop your belly, broaden across your chest, then reach your arms to the front of the room, but keep your core engaged here. So we're just finding a really nice long spine. You can bend your knees if needed. Breathe in. Cactus the arms, breathe out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale, stand, reach both arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Hold here, breathe in. Twist to the left, breathe out. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Keep going. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Now inhale, stand. Right knee comes into the chest. Wrap it around the left leg, drop it down, eagle legs. Unravel the leg, extend it forwards. Step it back into your high crescent lunge. Repeat. Leg out in front. Wrap it around. Leg forward. Step it back. Standing staff. Eagle. Step it forwards. Step it back into your lunge. Pause here. Left arm over, eagle. Breathe in, elbows high. Breathe out, tap your thigh. Lift. And tap. Fingertips high. Elbows down low. Inhale, both arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms. Swim them behind the back to interlace. Left thumb on top. Slide that fist down the back of your right thigh. Lean back, look up. Step onto your left foot. Find your Virabhadrasana 3 with the bind. One long line from crown of head to right heel. Keep descending down now into your standing splits with the bind, super strong. Fingertips onto the floor. Keep the right leg lifted. Take a big hop back with your left foot into your three-legged dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, pause. Extend that leg out to the side, lift your left hand. Push it up into your fallen triangle. Big breath in. Big breath out. Press into your right hand. Can you lift your right leg away from the floor? Then cross right ankle over left knee. Bend that left knee. Press your hips to the back of the mat. Keep the figure 4. Place left hand down. Roll onto the outside edge of your left foot, finding this figure 4 shape on the other side. Keep the figure 4. Right hand down, press it into a figure 4 downward facing dog. Bring shoulders over wrists, right knee into your chest, then your right shin on the floor. Keep the back knee lifted. Reach the arms up, wobble, big breath in. Cactus the arms, breathe out. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, elbows wide. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, pause, experiment with shifting the weight forwards into your right shin and hovering your left leg away from the mat. Super duper strong. Now, place hands down at the top of the mat. Left knee behind right knee, feet as wide as the mat. Sit down in between your heels, a little moment of pause in our Gomukhasana. Add the arms, right arm behind the back, left elbow up to the ceiling, catch fingertips or catch the elbow. Pull left elbow up, pull right elbow down. Keep the bind or let it go as you forward fold over the legs. I prefer to release the bind, but the choice is yours for now. If you are still bound, let it go. Let's walk our hands over to the right hand side and keep pushing our hips back to the left hand side. Then option to take it into that funky arm balance from here. Plant your hands towards the long right edge of the mat. Lift the hips. You can come onto tiptoes here as you then bring the outside of your right thigh onto the backs of your arms, and then maybe lift the feet into this cow face leg crow. Maybe scissor the legs out into your flying splits variation. Bend it back into the cow face legs. Sit yourself down, seated cow face. Reach your arms in front. Lean back. Find that cross ankle bow, right ankle on top this time. Tap the heels down, up, lower and lift. Keep it going a few more times. Now lift the legs up and pause. Place your elbows, your forearms on the floor. Stack your heels above your hips if possible. Lower the legs to hover. Lift them back up. Repeat. Core is engaged. Forearms are pressing into the floor, so you're not hunching up your shoulders by your ears. It's really easy to get a little bit lazy in this shape. Next time, fully release your straight legs onto the floor. Push into your forearms, lift the hips into your reverse plank variation. Lower the hips. Keep your upper body at the same angle. Reach your arms to the front of the room. Pulse here for 10. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Lift the arms up, readjust so that you can feel your sit bones on the floor. Point your toes up to the ceiling. Big inhale. Fold down over the legs. Big exhale. Let it go. Catch hold of your right foot as you come up to seated. Lift that leg high. Then option for the twist, left hand on the outside of the right foot, right arm back behind you, revolved heron. Let go of the leg, but keep it lifted. Lower the leg, reach the arms up, face forward. Meet in Malasana, step the feet wide, keep your arms reaching up to the ceiling if you can. Right hand down, left arm up. Back through center, over to the other side. Back through center, now over to the right. Let's pause, take one of my favorite shapes, bind. Right arm around the right shin, left arm behind the back. Now can you keep this bind, challenging transition coming up, keep the bind. See if you can sit yourself down on the floor, then extend your left leg forwards and fold down over your left thigh. Roll yourself back upright. See if you can get back into that bound Malasana. Step that left foot wide, lift the hips up, nice. Unravel, reach both arms up. Take it to the other side, maybe bind. If you've got the bind, maybe keep it. Sit down, extend your right leg forward, then fold the chest down over your right thigh. Bring your chest back up. Can you step back into your bound Malasana? Unravel the arms, plant your hands a little bit closer towards the top of the mat. Knees onto the upper arms, crow pose option. This time, can you tap your left big toe to the floor? Lift, tap, right big toe, lift, left, right, left, last time, right. Then maybe find a jump back Inhale, upward dog. You can tell that I am getting tired. Wave it back, downward facing dog. Super strong practice. Ripple and wave forward into your high plank. Lower all the way down onto the belly, untuck your toes. This time, straight away, lift your hands, lift your legs, lower everything down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do 3. Here's 2. Last time, lift up and pause, reach your arms forward, then cactus the arms, squeeze the heels into the glutes, extend arms and legs. Bend, extend, squeeze, lengthen. Last time, squeeze and pause, pulse your legs up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch the feet or the heels or the ankles with your hands, kick and lift into Dhanurasana, bow pose. Knees are in line with the hips. Release, let it go. Legs extend, rest your head on your hands, wiggle your hips. Lift the head away from the hands, place hands next to ribs, push it back, child's pose. A moment for observing and noticing how this child's pose feels different, if it feels different, where and how it feels different from the very first one we did at the start of practice. Are there changes in your body? Are there changes in your mind? Are there changes in your breath? Roll yourself up to sit on your heels, place the hands on the knees. Inhale, pull the heart forward, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round the spine. Twice more. And one more. Then find a neutral spine. Bring your hands into fists either side of your knees. See if you can lift and then swing the legs out in front of you. Bend your right heel in towards your body. Catch either the back of your left thigh, calf, or sole of the foot. Extend your left leg up to the ceiling, heron. This time we have the option for compass pose. Right hand onto the outside of your left foot. Bring your left arm towards your left inner thigh, then step that hand off the long left edge of the mat as you straighten that left leg out to the side, lengthen through the right side of your waist. Option, take a bind here, wrap your left arm around your left thigh and then let go of the leg but keep it lifted. Bring the right arm behind the back to meet the left. Really nice. Let that go. Bring your left foot onto the top of your right hip, finding a half lotus. If it's in your practice, you can take full lotus here. Bring your right foot onto the top of your left hip. Inhale here, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold down over the legs. Press yourself back upright. Place your hands either side of your hips with your fingertips pointing off the long edges of the mat. Press into the hands. Can you lift the hips and then lift your legs into the balance? Release back onto the floor. Totally option here is to find an upward dog with your legs in lotus. So roll onto the knees, lift your hips, walk the hands out in front of you, then drop your hips down, push your chest up. You can be in a regular upward dog here. You can also take this into, I think it's called peacock pose. So if your hips are dropped, just bring them so you're kind of in a tabletop, but with lotus legs. Bring your fingertips to point towards the long edges of the mat. Bend your elbows, tuck your elbows under your hips. Maybe lift your legs away from the floor. Then maybe unravel from lotus, extend the legs back behind. Then drop them to the floor, lift the chest. Push it back to sit on the heels, pause, take a little moment. Some really challenging variations there, so whatever happened on that side, just let it go. We'll give them a try on the other side, but again, everything is always optional. Choose any shapes that work in your body. Hands into fists. Maybe swing the legs out in front of you. Tuck your left heel underneath you. Catch anywhere around your right leg as you lengthen it up. Then left hand on the outside of the right foot. Maybe take your twisted heron or compass, right arm threads towards the inside of the right thigh. Step it off the long right edge of the mat as you look underneath your left armpit. Maybe explore that bind. Wrap your right arm around the back of your right thigh. Bring the left hand to meet the right hand. Keep that leg lifted. Awesome. Let it go. Bring right foot to the top of your left hip, half lotus or full lotus. Left foot onto right hip as well. Lift the chest, melt it down. Bring it back upright, place the hands either side of your hips, fingertips point outward, press into your hands, maybe you can lift into that balance. Lower the hips to the floor, totally optional to find that upward dog shape with your lotus legs. Roll onto the knees, hands to the top of the mat, then drop your hips down. If you want to explore the arm balance, just lift your hips up so you find a flat back. Fingertips point to the sides. Bend your elbows in, tuck them under your hips. Maybe lift your legs. Then unravel from the lotus, find your peacock. Drop the toes, lift the chest. Drop the knees, sit on your heels. Let's interlace the hands, roll them around a few times. Press the palms forward and up overhead, lean back. Then release. Last time, hands into fists. Swing the legs through. Shimmy your hips towards your heels, knees are bent. Reach your arms out in front, slow motion. Press the soles of the feet into the floor as we lower with control all the way down onto our back. Nice. Step the feet in so that you can tickle the back of your heels with your fingertips. Press into your bridge pose. Lower back down. Repeat a few more times. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes at the top. Coordinate movement with breath. Next time the hips are lifted, pause, stay here, or bring your hands onto the outsides of your hips. So walk your elbows in towards center. Fingertips and thumbs are wrapping around the outside of the hips. Can you lift one foot then the other, knees into your chest? Maybe take an eagle leg here. Unravel, eagle to the other side. Unravel. Lower down slow with control. Slide the hands out, slide the hips onto the floor. Give the spine a moment in neutral, let the knees rest in towards one another. Arms into a cactus shape. Legs, reverse table. Wrap right leg over left. Eagle legs. Drop them to the left. Eagle twist. If you have a preferred twist, please switch this up and find something different. Anything that you would like to. Unravel. Reset the legs, switch it, take it to the other side. Left leg over, knees to the right. Back through center, unravel the legs, give them one final squeeze. Take any final movements, shapes or stretches, anything else you're working on in your practice that you would like to, before eventually dropping down into your Shavasana. A comfortable resting shape down on your back that will hold for these final few minutes so that our body, our mind and our breath can find a bit of balance, return to equilibrium. After all of that movement that we've done, just finding this time to be still, this time to settle so that we can shift into a slow, steady breath, a relaxed, spacious body and a present mind. I'll guide us back out of it together. Wherever your mind has drifted away to, start to gently encourage it back into this present moment. Bring that movement back into your body. Maybe it starts off small and stretchy and then progresses throughout the rest of the body, getting more energizing, more expansive, more expressive. Maybe work towards a big full body stretch, like you've just woken up, like you've just restarted your day. And just as that movement ripples through the body, let your breath ripple and wave throughout your body. Eventually, work your way back in the direction of a comfortable seat. Take your time to get there, there's no rush. We'll finish here in our seat with 3 releasing breaths. Take a big breath in, reach both arms all the way up overhead, find length. Sigh out through the mouth. Press the air down in front of you twice more. Big breath in. Last one, big inhale. Let it go. Rest your hands on your knees, find a sense of grounding. Anything that you shifted, changed, cultivated in this practice that you want to carry into the rest of your day. And for the rest of your day, as always, I hope you think peaceful thoughts. I hope you speak peaceful words. I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know down in the comments what you thought about it, your favourite parts, any new poses or transitions that you discovered, things you want to work on in future practices that I can include again. A thumbs up so I know you liked it. A subscribe so you can join my next class. Check out my memberships for more ways to support me. But more important than any of those things is to stay healthy, stay happy, stay well, and have the most amazing day.